Okay, Capricorn, we're gonna do your reading, but this about to fly off. Okay. What's going down with my Capricorn? Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. All black magic is returned back to center immediately. And whatever's stored up on my body now, I ask spirit to knock it down immediately. Somebody's trying to send me a sore throat. I ask the sore throat be knocked down immediately. It is done. It is so. I also ask Archangel Michael to come and help me, and Archangel Metatron to protect me. Somebody's playing with them sticks to try to stop me from talking. But I'm going to do it anyway. Let's get some tea and let's party, baby. So I don't give up. And we talking to my good old Capricorn, baby. What's up, Cappy? Now, Cappy, what's going down with Capricorn spirit? Allegedly. Don't take everything so personal in your feelings. Let's see what Capricorn, what do you need to know between now and Sunday? That's too many. Spirit, what do they need to know between now and Saturday? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Something about you have 3 people, friends and colleagues that were trying to, somebody has 2 friends and colleagues that they're trying to have, conversation with. They want to. You have 2 of Swords here, being unwilling to take a decision and follow you. Something is, 2 of Swords, something is coming to, time for compromise and make a decision. Someone needs to compromise and make a decision. It's time for that. It's time to sit down and compromise when it comes to these colleagues. What else is going on? So there's somebody needs to compromise, and what else is going on, spirit, allegedly this week. So y'all gonna need to compromise, okay? Also, the Hermit here. So the ancestors, a Taurus is here, or it could be a Taurus involved, but the ancestors are trying to help you too. There's a Hermit here involved. It's they're trying to shine the light on something. What else is going on here allegedly with this Hermit this week? So there's some people want to work with you, but it's like you're unable to, because there's some things that you got to either want to compromise with, because we have this cup. We have 1 of Cups. Somebody is a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship, or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual insight. A lover, or a love letter, or is coming to your home. Somebody can be psychic and they have dolphins that they communicate with. Somebody with an H could be involved in that wants to communicate with you allegedly. Someone has spiritual insight. They're very knowledgeable and they see the future. What else that you may run into? But somebody wants to talk to you because somebody's run into a milestone, and there's 6 events that's going to happen this week. It's going to be like a thunder, they're going to feel like they're in the thunder zone, because it's going to be conflicts. There's like 4 events that's going to happen. There's 4 conflicts. This is going to be a tower to this person. Conflict is coming because of this 9 of lights. Unfounded fear, expecting the worst, though creating self-fulfillment prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion. So the situation, step right. It says refuses, there's so many bad thoughts. Somebody need to get out of their freaking head. You just need to get out of your head, because we got the 10 of the wands here. There's like stress, exhaustion, too many burdens. Someone feels too stressed out and they have too many burdens this week. But some of that is due to things they need to deal with. Sometimes we don't want to deal with them. So we try to, give me one more and then we'll be done off of this. We try to not deal with the truth of it. We try not to deal with the truth, okay? Give me one more, spirit, okay? Something about, 7 events of deception. There was 7 things that there was gossiping about. Somebody was causing a lot of gossip and talking and milestones for somebody. They was, real bad. Somebody was doing somebody bad. And so now it's coming to a halt because it's karma. Now see, let's see what this conflict is. What is this conflict about, spirit? What is all this conflict about, allegedly? See, like it's a female, it says. It's at the bottom. See, it's a female. There's some conflict about a female. When a female took a wild card and they were having sex magic on somebody, allegedly, and they feel trapped because something about a motel, and this is a secret that somebody, don't know when it concerns somebody at their home and going next to the water and somebody being very perverted. It was like an earth sign that was involved with this and a water sign. And there was some conflict coming over about this twin flame too that was being surveillanced, and this was an assassin. And they were trying to assassinate people allegedly over their debts. Something about a home invasion they was trying to do. So there's justice coming in that. So that's why it's conflict, because this person was jealous. Okay, and especially in a wooded area when it came to some grandparents. And they wanted to make a man-made disaster for them. Because the natural disaster, because they was doing hocus pocus, was doing magic on a fire sign. And there was a celebrity involved. This could be a celebrity they were involved with. So there's legal legal stuff going on, and they're covering it up right now. And somebody was in this tunnel and they were doing magic, okay, with this witch, hocus pocus, and somebody ended up DRUGS in this way, was trying to do this, but the ancestors saw them in the desert what they were doing, okay, by the beach, okay. And so they tried to fake their death, but they were possessed by the evil spirits, and they now they were meeting up about it, and something about love, and they was doing the crime of passion. Somebody they love, and you see all them bodies allegedly they were doing for it was like a crime of passion or something. That's all I know. We're gonna leave that alone. What else is going on? So somebody was doing too much. What else is going on allegedly? Spirit, what's going on? So there's some conflict about somebody trying to do some things that was not right to people, What else is going on here allegedly? They was trying to plan things that never worked out. It says they want to expose your hating a family. So somebody now wants to expose somebody's hating family. Now see why they want to their family wants to expose somebody named Haley, allegedly. Trigger warning. I don't know who that is. Young children that they played with, they were playing with this person in the past. Someone named Tiffany, allegedly. Somebody experiencing some things. A man should never neglect his family for business. That's what I'm hearing. And these names don't mean nothing. Don't take it personal, but whatever comes out. That don't mean it's that person. Somebody downtown, and they blocked me out their life. Somebody blocked somebody out their life, and they had a reason, because they did too much. I want to give you the world. No, they don't. They don't want to give you the world. They was doing too much. Somebody 214. Somebody says the angel wisdom here. They're learning, helping you out. So somebody's learning some angel wisdom. They're learning some wisdom now. Somebody that didn't feel the same in the past about somebody. They didn't. This is why you trying to do sex graveyard magic, in the graveyard, and the goats, and the goats wanted to come home with you. The ghost went to your house or something. It says don't marry this person, because this man or lady was doing some things in the past. So don't marry this person because they did M's or something in the past, allegedly. It says faith isn't the ability to believe long and far, but it's the misty future. It's simply taking God at His word and taking the next step. That's what you need to do, allegedly. Like, share, and subscribe.